Hello everybody, I'm so sorry I'm late. What's up, wonderful folks of YouTube? I don't even know why I'm going live tonight. I am so busy, but I was like, you know what? I want to check in with everybody, see what you guys are up to, and also I know last week we gamed with Rye, and I didn't get to tell you guys about Mexico and all that. And so I was like, I'm just gonna pop on here, not really prepared, and we'll just have a chat and a hangout like we like we do most of the time here on the live. So I hope everybody is having a fantastic Wednesday. Hopefully it's not too busy for you. What is everybody up to? I see Pack member Link Nerd has been a member for 20 months. That's incredible. Thank you so much for the support. And they're like, where are you? So I will tell you where we were just for the few minutes that we were late. I actually got a Devoom little pixel display. This is the 64 model. And we were trying to get it to work for today's stream because it's going to go back here. And I'll have like illuminated little image and it could change and stuff, but we couldn't get it ready in time for tonight. We were already, as you guys see, 13 minutes late because we were trying to get it working right before the stream, or for the stream today, and we're like, crap, it's already like 11 minutes past at the time, and we're like, we'll have to just figure this out later. But I'm excited to like have one of these, I guess. I think they look really cool in the backgrounds of like YouTubers and streamers and just content creators in general. I think they're such a cool little, I don't know, little device, because they can do a lot of things. They can show like, if you're a YouTuber, they can show how many subscribers you have, and there's animation. People can upload artwork, and of course Sailor Moon pixel art and stuff. So I think there's a lot of fun things that we could do with this. It's just, I'm so sad I did not have it in time, ready in time for this video. So that's what the hold up was. I'm kind of stumbling over my words because I was really kind of frustrated with this darn thing. We thought we were doing everything right. You know, it's got an app that you have to download to pair with the device so you can upload what you want it to show on the screen, and that was not working. It kept saying it was offline, so we're gonna have to troubleshoot that a little later. But I want to check up with you guys. Tracy with the Y is here. Hello. Hi Brooke, I've missed you. We've missed you. Tracy with the Y, what is going on? Alan says hi. Hello Alan. Hi Serena Majors. Hi Zenabina. Hi Chris. Hi Noblest T. Hi Sailor Outlaw George. Michelle. Did I say Sailor Queen already? Well, hello if I didn't. And of course my mod Sailor V Dizzle is in the house tonight. What's up, Vicky? Vicky actually found out about the new Sailor Moon Fig Pins earlier. Did you guys see? If you didn't, you're hearing it here now. So we are getting new Sailor Moon Fig Pins this summer. We're getting a Mystery Minis Series 1 by Fig Pen, and I can't wait for them to reveal what those are gonna look like. We don't have images. Deep Discount, I think it was the site.com, I guess kind of sort of leaked the listing. No photos, of course, but they leaked those. And then also Cybercell owns a brand called that are like Cybercell. Oh my gosh, sorry. I cannot talk today. It has been a while. Wow, Brooke. Wow. Let's backtrack. Figpen owns this brand also called Cybercell, and I had to do a little bit of research. Basically, they are collectible cell-like artwork cards, and they come 3 to a pack. And we are getting Sailor Moon ones of those. They've already had like Dragon Ball Super. They've had Spy Family ones. I think they've had maybe Sanrio, My Hero Academia. So they've already, you know, done like big brands of those, and it's really exciting, especially for card collectors, because this is kind of like our first Sailor Moon cards in the United States in a long time. So I'm also excited to see what those are going to look like. If any of you guys are familiar with the Cybercell collectible cards by Figpen. So thanks to Sailor V Dizzle for bringing that news to the Sailor Moon community earlier today. She is the best. Zenabina is celebrating their birthday in Japan. Oh my gosh, happy birthday, Zenabina, in Japan. That's so awesome. Are you eating anything or doing anything really cool for your birthday? I didn't know you were located in Japan. That's fantastic. Maha is here. Oh my gosh, let me know if I'm saying your name correctly. If not, I apologize. Please just kindly correct me. They say, yay, made it to a live. Yay. Although nothing super duper like exciting today. I do want to open up a few blind box things that I've got. And what else? what else? Let's talk about some of like the new Sailor Moon stuff that's coming out. We did have volume 7 of the Naoko Takeuchi collection of the manga just come out. They just came out yesterday. If you guys are collecting these. So I mean, if you follow me on social media, you saw that I posted all about this and gave you guys the reminders on those. But yes, we are now on volume 7. This is crazy. There are going to be 10 volumes of these total, following the Eternal editions. Like, they're the same. It's the same page count, just like the Eternal edition. So volume 7 is out now, and I think volume 8 comes out in May, if I can remember correctly. But you guys know I'll always keep you reminded on when those drop. Tracy with the Y says, are we getting a whole series of Sailor Moon mystery minis? We are. We're getting series 1. That's freaking exciting. I'm excited. I really enjoyed the fig pins. I know, I guess the major criticism of the fig pins is the artwork that's used. It's like, you know, just, they're kind of just plain poses, and it's stuff that we've seen over and over, and I totally get that, but I think they're cool still. So yeah, I'm excited as well. Serena says, how was your St. Patty's Day weekend? Mine was great. If you guys saw, I actually got invited to the Wichita cosplayers community to be a part of the parade. So I went out there with a couple of my friends, Kay and April, and we didn't know what to expect because it wasn't like a super organized event. The parade was, but as far as the Wichita cosplaying community, they didn't have a float. They just did a sign that morning for it. So a lot of things were happening. I guess the coordinator had some some very big pivotal moments in their life happen, and so they couldn't actually work on, you know, getting a truck to pull a float and also building a float. So they kind of filled us in on why it wasn't as organized as it should have been, and that they were so thankful that they got other cosplayers in the Wichita community to come in and really kind of make it look like there were a lot of people in the community. So we walked the parade with them, and actually it was really fun. The parade turnout was huge, so many people. And, you know, as we were walking down in our little group, everybody was, all the people on the sidelines and the audience were like just shouting out all the character names and like saying Sailor Moon. I know I was Sailor Jupiter, but they were just saying the name of the series. And we had some Demon Slayer cosplayers with us. Kay was Mitsuri. And so they were like, Demon Slayer! And then my friend April was Daphne from Scooby-Doo, and so they would be like, Scooby-Doo! It was really hype. Like, we got like, it was all positive vibes, and the response that we got was tremendous for being so unprepared. Like, we didn't have, you know, a very cool sign or float. We were like one of the only people in the parade that didn't really have a float, and yet everybody still hyped us up, and it was a good time. We made new friends, and we talked about being more prepared for next year and potentially getting a float. And yeah, so that was that. I hope you guys had a good one too. That was pretty fun. And then later on in that day, one of our good local friends celebrated their birthday, so we all went out to dinner and celebrated him. So we had a great day on Saturday. What did you guys do? Did you guys do anything cool? Let's see, catching up on the chat here. Serena says, I'm collecting all the mangas. Cool, me too. You know what? I've come to the conclusion. So you guys know the new Viz Media Blu-rays that are coming out. Now this is their second release. They did release each season in separate Blu-ray volumes back in 2014, and then did they start it in 2022 or was it 2021? Gosh, I think they started it in 2022. They started releasing, or it might have even been early 2023. Oh my gosh, I'm losing count here. But Viz Media started releasing complete one box set seasons in a remastered format, and at the time I was like, I'm not buying another Blu-ray set of Sailor Moon because I already own the 2014 ones. It doesn't make sense for me to spend, you know, and oh my gosh, I don't know why it's not. There we go. It was getting blurry for a second. It didn't make sense for me at the time to spend the retail cost that those were, because I think they're like $39.99, $49.99 retail. However, I checked this morning, every single one, and they've released up to Supers so far, which is the 4th season. Sailor Stars is coming out a little later. they were all under $30. So I got them all with tax, free shipping on Amazon, seasons 1 through 4 for $115. I thought that was an incredible deal, and I got to thinking, I have a little extra money this month, and I got to thinking, I'm like, you know what? I want, as a collector, I want to get every media release that they do for the United States. Even if I already have the older version, I think as a collector, I don't want to have regrets, you know, like 10 years down the line when they're out of print, that and they're like, you know, triple, quadruple the price, that I didn't pick them up when I could for under retail. So I decided to go ahead and grab them. So if you guys are looking for them, they're a great deal right now on Amazon. Every single one of them is on sale for under $30. Some were like 23, some were 26. I think the highest was 26. So really, it's an excellent deal for a whole season of Sailor Moon if you guys want to pick those up. I actually have all of them listed in my Amazon guides. It should be in the description of this video. If not, it should be on Ochibawolf.com. You can go to my website and go to my affiliates, the affiliate page, and then go to my Amazon guides from there if you guys want to pick them up. I thought it was a great deal. But anyways, that's what I got on that topic because of Sarita talking about they were collecting all the mangas, and that just got me to thinking, me too. And also now I'm collecting all the Blu-rays, and I thought that I wouldn't. Seema says, I was stuck in the airport all weekend. What happened, Seema? I have definitely been stuck in an airport before, and that is the worst time ever. I'm glad you're back home, though. Oshi says, came to my sister's, a new guardian to the family came. Her name is Juno. Oh, did you welcome a new member to your family? Congratulations. Richard says, I need to get the Blu-ray discs. Yes, it's great that they're on sale right now, too. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind on the chat. I just want to say hello to all you lovely 36 people. I went back and watched the last live when we were gaming with Rye, and this darn thing, this little counter here that tells me who's here on the stream, was not updating the entire last stream, and I was frustrated because I was like, I don't really know how many people are here, but now I see that it's pretty accurate. My chat says we have 36 viewers, and then this says 38, so you know it's a little off, but I have seen it update, so I'm keeping an eye on it on this stream. Richard says, the different editions of the series on the disc confused me. I heard there was a bad edition that didn't look so great. Does the new Viz release look okay? Yes. So the previous releases that I was talking about in 2014, there was some criticism saying that they weren't the remastered versions of the ones that were released in Japan. We couldn't, like, people that reviewed those discs were the ones that were able to come to that. I personally couldn't tell a difference watching them, just because I never really watched the Japanese format ones when they came out. I've only watched the ones that were available in my country. So I personally couldn't tell a difference, but people have said that the brand new ones, the ones that just started releasing in the full seasons, are the remastered editions, and they look better than the 2014 ones. Now, since I have now purchased those, when they do arrive, I am going to do a comparison video, I think, popping in my 2014 ones compared to the new editions, and we'll do like a side-by-side comparison and see if they really do look different. Like, I just want to do that for myself. I want to be able to see it with my own eyes and experience it and see if I can tell a difference, you know. So I'll be sure to share that excuse me, with you guys when I get those in. Catching up on the chat. Noblest T says, you've sold me on the DVDs or the Blu-rays. I guess they're both, but yes, they're a great deal right now. I've been kind of watching them because I'm a cheap Sailor Moon fan. Can I just be real? I'm super cheap. I always wait for deals or try to get things on a sale. Like for the manga, for example, I never paid that full retail price of $12.99. I'll either get it at Target, or I found out if you guys have like a half price books in your area, they'll often get somebody who bought this manga, read it one time, and then they'll go sell their copy, so it's basically brand new, in my opinion. Like, and I've seen them there that are considered used, but they had just came out and someone just bought it and sold it to Half Price Books. Now that's not always guaranteed, because that is all like dependent on if somebody is selling their manga back to Half Price Books, but that's also a tip too if you like to be frugal like me. I think I actually inherited that from my dad. And also, like, I don't know, there are some collectors out there that are buying everything at all times. I'm not like that. You know those Pop Mart figures? I'm one of the only collectors out there, I feel like, that haven't bought those darn things yet. And I'm just waiting. I'm like, I don't want to pay proxy fees. So those are expensive, and it's expensive to also, since they're only in the China area, to ship them from China to here. And it's like, I don't want to pay these costs. I want to wait and pray to the Sailor Moon gods that they release them in other countries as well. Kay is in the chat tonight. What? Kay, what's up? I didn't know you were joining tonight. How are you? Are you not working tonight? Wow, we jumped to 42. Hello. Welcome to the stream, you guys. All 42 of you. If you guys can take a small moment of your time and slam that like button for me, help those analytics on my channel. My channel's actually down just because I haven't been posting a lot, and you know, I know that's on me. But I do hope to get some long form content out within the next couple of weeks. I am like, I know I talked to the people who were here at the start of the stream on how incredibly busy I've been. It's like insane. And unfortunately, when that happens, when I'm busy, like just with in real life stuff, my content definitely suffers. And I've got a box over here. I've got a few boxes over here that you see on my floor. That big brown box is all of my giveaway items for my big 20,000 subscriber giveaway. I mean, I'm already at 21,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for subbing. I appreciate you all, really, I do. But like, I had planned to get that video out a while ago because I want to give back to the community, and I've got a big box of goodies full of awesome brand new Sailor Moon prizes to give out to some of you lucky subscribers, and I just haven't had time to do it. So that video is definitely on my to-do list on the next couple of videos. I just don't know when I'm going to be able to get to it. It's got to be within the next couple of weeks because I really want to get a long form YouTube video out to help analytics on my channel. I've been trying to check out a few shorts because those are super simple for me as a content creator. I don't have to film a lot. There's not a lot of production value to it, and I don't have to research anything, and they just pop them out. But man, definitely if you're not posting that long form content on YouTube, you see your numbers drop. Catching back up. Seema answered in the chat. I'm sure you guys already seen it, but I haven't yet. Their flight was had delays and cancellation. It was rough with your two boys. I'm so sorry. I've totally been there, and it definitely sucks, but I'm glad you guys are out of that situation now. You know, and then years from now you can laugh about the story, but I absolutely understand how frustrated it is at the time. Michelle said, oh my gosh, I just lost your comment. I'm so sorry. What just happened? Where did it go? Oh, this is an incredible deal, Brooke. I don't have a DVD or I don't have any of the DVD or Blu-ray releases. I plan on getting them in the next few months. So glad you got a sale price. Yes, and that's the thing. You don't know when they're going to go back on retail. I've seen them go back and forth. I've seen them. There have been some times that I've eyed them, you know, just checking up on Amazon and stuff, and I saw that they were on a really good deal, and I've contemplated. I'm like, should I pick them up? And then I didn't, and then I looked at them like a week later, and they were back closer to the retail price. So they do fluctuate. So if you can't buy them today and you see them go back to like a little bit more expensive, just wait a little longer, and they should drop down. Amazon prices, they fluctuate a lot, and sometimes patience, like having patience, pays off. You'll save a little bit of money. So a little hot tip for you. I'm so behind on the comments, you guys. Trying to keep up with you wonderful, fine folks. Linkner! Thank you so much for the super chat. It's okay, Ochi, we love you and your content. I appreciate you guys. I seriously have been like thinking, like, I don't know, when I went on vacation, which we'll talk about Mexico. I love Mexico. I want to learn Spanish and live there. But when I went on vacation and then I came back, it was so hard to get back into content creating, and I kind of feel like, you know, since I wasn't, and I'm sure you guys noticed, I was not posting when I was on that trip. I was MIA, and I think that really hurt me on Instagram. Instagram has been beyond low since I've been back, or since Mexico. Like, I don't know what happened. If, like, I don't know. I really have no explanation. Like, seriously, I don't know what happened. I think people just forgot I existed, because now every time I post a reel, it's really hard. Like, people aren't engaging as they used to, you know, and that's leaving a comment, leaving a like, leaving a heart, whatever, and it's definitely affecting Instagram. But I don't think it's entirely, you know, the followers that I have. It could also be algorithm related too, so I don't want to, you know, completely put the blame on people not engaging, because I think it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B type of situation, just like everything. Oh my gosh, Yitty is here. Hi, Yitty. Hello. How are you, friend? I feel so bad because I'm so behind on my personal people that I follow. Personal people. What even is that? The people that I follow as well, like I follow back, you know, I'm really behind on watching your guys' content, and I know you guys haven't stopped, and I feel bad, you know, because here I am saying, hey, I need engagement, but then I'm not engaging either on your guys' content, and I really understand how hypocritical that is, and I'm going to get back into it. It's just, man, like I said, I've had a few things that are just setting me back lately, and yeah, that's life. I'll get back into it though, I promise. I am going to scroll down because I am way behind on the chat. So let me catch up to like your guys' current conversations. What are we talking about here? Luca, hello Luca, says I believe in you. Ochi, you got this. Thank you, Luca. I'm never gonna give up. And if I do give up, then life's defeated me. But I am not gonna give up at this point. I really am not. Cases, I popped in to say hey and to get after Link Nerd. Oh yeah, wasn't it Link Nerd who called you out? Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Sailor Dizzle says I gave up buying the glitter and glamours and cute poskets until they were all released, and then I scooped them all up on Yahoo Japan for like $10 each. Gotta save money where you can. Hey, that's awesome. You know, sometimes, like I said, I was just talking about, you know, being patient and waiting a bit for things to go on sale, just like Sailor V Dizzle did. Like, you know, I know it's really hard with the FOMO, you know, fear of missing out, but a lot of these things, you can still get them after they release. Now, it is harder to get stuff in the United States, especially at like Hot Topic and Box Lunch. I feel like things like that have been selling out crazy lately. Can you guys back me up on this? Because this thing right here, I feel like was not online for very long. And I just had somebody message me that lives outside of the United States that wanted me to be their proxy and order the Luna, what do you call these things? Stress balls for them. And they were like, hey, I would like to grab this. Can you order it for me for Hot Topic? And I said, yeah, let me go get it. I go there and it's out of stock. And I'm like, this just came out. How is this already out of stock? So, I mean, the advice that Sailor V Dizzle gave you and that I gave you on certain items, you know, sometimes it's hard to determine like which things might sell out, you know. So definitely think about that. I would say like with DVDs and Blu-rays, at least we know that they're going to stick around for a while. So with those, you're probably safe for a year or two before they have the possibility of going out of print. But man, merchandise lately has been strange. And when I went to go find this at Target, there wasn't a lot of copies. One of the stores I went to had 2, and then the other one I went to, because I had the binding issue. Did you guys see those white lines right here? Some of them were so badly crooked. I was like, I don't want that copy. But the other one I went to only had 3. Now, I know you can usually always get those online, and they're books, and they'll stay in print for a while, but man, I don't know. I'm telling you, something's up out there. Richard says, will you do a video of all your proplicas at once? I would love to see them all. Oh, I don't know if I ever will. That would be kind of my proplicas are kind of all over the place. I have some in my collection room in the basement, and then I have a few cabinets that are outside of that room in the hallway that they're there, and then I think I have 1 or 2 in this office, so they're kind of scattered. But I can tell you I have every single Sailor Moon proplica that they've released so far. I So I don't know if I mean, okay, if I did a video like that, would you just want to see them? Or, because I have taken the batteries out of a lot of them so they don't just sit there and potentially corrode. It would be a whole thing putting batteries back in all those big bad boys. But I could definitely do like a show and tell. Like, we don't have to like turn on all the electronics. I could just be like, yeah, this is the moon stick, and then here's the other moon stick. I'm assuming by the time I get to that video, the brilliant color edition of that moon stick will be out. And yes, I have pre-ordered that one. I'm the sucker buying all the recolors as well. Tracy with a Y says, if Viz doesn't or can't renew their rights, are we going to lose the opportunity for a US release of Cosmos? Or even, and I know we already got Eternal, but I want a physical copy of the Eternal movies too. Like, where the heck is that? I've got questions, Toei Animation, internationally. I really do. Oh my gosh, as a content creator, the amount of I'll just post something non-related to the movies, and then I'll get kickback saying, oh yeah, we have this, but we can't get Sailor Moon Cosmos movies internationally. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. The thing that you're replying to is no relation to the movie. I know you're upset. I wish I could help. I'm upset too, but like, I don't know. Yuri says, I spotted Sailor Chibi Moon's Ocean Bomb Soda at a different Five Below. I didn't know they were starting to get those. That's awesome. Thanks for that tip, you guys. So if you guys are looking for the Sailor Moon Ocean Bombs, which we should talk about that, because the place that a lot of us in the United States that we were grabbing them from online was justasianfood.com. Their website is now down, and it's been down for weeks. I don't know when it's coming back up, or if it ever will be. So there's only a few other ways to get them at this time, and that's just local stores. Now I know World Market carries some of them. So do different Asian markets. You can get lucky and find them at your local Asian markets, and you know, those just vary. A lot of those are locally owned, so you'll just have to go to the ones in your area and see. And now Yuri is saying that you can find they're starting to pop up at Five Below. So that's a great Sailor Moon shopping tip. Thank you, Yuri, for sharing that with us tonight. Catching up on the chat. Serena says, Hot Topic sells out of Sailor Moon stuff within a week in my area, so I can't wait for them to go on sale. Yeah, but Hot Topic stuff is definitely, I mean, at least we always have online with Hot Topic, but as I was saying, they're even starting to sell out online, which is crazy to me. Richard says, I want a physical copy too. Someone told me they couldn't because of the Netflix affiliation. Yes, I think that might have something to do with it for sure. Maybe Netflix is like, hey, if we have this on our platform, you cannot produce physical Blu-rays of this until our contract is over. I don't know, and I feel like nobody really knows, and it's just guessing at this point, unless you know somebody in the industry. But yeah, I really wish I knew how the licensing and contracts worked, because I want physical copies. As a collector, as a huge Sailor Moon fan, I want to own a physical copy. And oh my gosh, speaking of physical copies, can I show you guys something just here first? I'm gonna show this in my next video, but in my next like long form YouTube video, because I want to tell the story about these. But I'll just kind of show you guys. I'll just show you guys. This is about to bring y'all back. At least people who grew up in the United States, in Canada. This is about to bring y'all back. It's about to bring you back. Let me just grab them real quick. Let me just grab them. I know you guys know the story. Well, some of you guys know the story. You want to see the movies, the VHS tapes that ruined me on Deke. Here they are. I bought them because I'm like, I hated Deke after I found these bad boys at Suncoast. I decided I wanted to collect them because these pieces of merchandise is so pivotal in my Sailor Moon timeline. Like, the moment that I watched these, it changed my views, it changed my world, it rocked my world in another way, and I discovered things I never knew about. So I grabbed these, and they're in such good condition. The original owner, I found these on Mercari, by the way. Don't be sleeping on Mercari. You can find some good stuff on Mercari, but the original owner of these kept the original plastic. So if you guys can remember, I remember the sticker like it was yesterday. The 13 and suggested 13 and up. Like, it's so nostalgic to see that. And of course this one, I don't remember them being this cheap though. Does somebody with a better memory? I swear to God, this is how I remember. It says $24.99 right here, but I remember Suncoast selling these for like $49.99. Like, this to me was like cheaper than I remember. But I got them. They're, like I said, in beautiful condition, and I'll go into more detail on these. And look, I remember when I first saw these. Okay, this was the Deke days, okay? And you had to go to a certain store to find the quote-unquote uncut Japanese version of the movies. And it said, Mamoru is in danger! And I probably was like, who is Mom Ru? Who's that? You know, I don't know. I'm really butchering it on purpose because I'm trying to think of how I thought about it back in the day. But I mean, nobody knew who Mamoru was when these videos came, when these were on store shelves. The cool thing is, the S one that I have is completely still sealed. It is completely brand new. I mean, these things are in such good condition. Look, the legendary Sailor Soldier power appears. Yeah, F that, Scout. I was like, who are Sailor Soldiers? Are they scouts? That's how naive me was. Oh man, these are awesome. I can't wait to share that story on YouTube. It's just, my own story. We all have different journeys with Sailor Moon. We all have different opinions, and this is just my story. This is just mine, and I'm not hurting anybody sharing mine. I welcome all opinions as long as, I don't get those one people that get on their high horse and think one dub is better than the other. It's like, whoa, you can have your opinion, but don't you dare rain on someone else's parade. There are so many people in this world, and we're allowed to like what we like. If you like the Deke, wonderful. If you like the Viz, wonderful. If you like the Japanese, wonderful. We all Sailor Moon fans. But I'm really happy to grab those videos, and I will definitely talk more about those when I do my video. Catching up on the wonderful comments here. Sailor Jess says, I have the movies in the original VHS and a couple of the series ones too. Too bad I don't have a VHS player. Sailor Jess! Kurt and I were just looking for a VHS player because I want to get like a little black one to put on my desk over here because they're so cool now. Who would have known? I would have like hoarded all the VHS players if I would have known, back in the early 2000s. But like, I want to get like a personal VHS player, with the small TV, all in one unit. And Kurt was looking on eBay earlier today because I told him I got those VHS tapes, and we found a lot, but almost every single listing that we found with those all in one units, they say the VHS player doesn't work. The VHS player doesn't work. So I'm like, maybe I have to go antique shopping and looking for one in my area so we can totally play some of these. I'm obviously never ever going to open up this one, which is sealed. This has to remain sealed for forever. That's just really super special to find something this old that's still sealed. But I would love to pop in these and I don't know, just see how they were back in the day, and also see how bad the quality is when you're a kid. Like if you've ever watched anything that's like an older format, and you're like, was it always this bad quality? How did I not know? And it's because we didn't know any better until, you know, like HD and 4K came out. Sarita says, I've never seen those VHSs before. You haven't? They weren't like, you guys remember the clamshell case that the Deke movies came out in, and well, I guess they were Pioneer, but they were the Deke dub ones. They came in the clamshell case, kind of like most Disney movies came in. Those were the ones that you would normally find. I only remember seeing the uncut versions at Suncoast. I did not see these everywhere else like I did the other ones, so that may be why you've never seen them before. They might have been like just harder to find at the time, and they were super specific too. Like, not everybody wanted to buy, you know, a Japanese language VHS back then. Like, I know we're in much better times when it comes to like watching things with subtitles now. Sailor Mikey, thank you so much. You made it. You did. Thanks for joining in tonight. I hope you're having a great one, and thanks for that $1.99. Yes, the little pink TVs. I know. So I love the pink vibes, but unfortunately, my office is black, so we're just gonna get a black one, I think, you know, match out the blacked out room. But oh my gosh, a little pink one for the collection room downstairs, because that's a whole nother world down there. My collection room, which I know is a mess, that's on the agenda next this year to get that in order. But that one would look cute with the little pink VHS. Oh, Tracy with a Y, I love that. That is like such a level-headed view. That's so special. Thank you for that. They say I grew up with the Deke dub, so it's super nostalgic for me, but I do agree that the Viz dub is better and true to the manga. That is great. I mean, and that's your opinion too. Like, we're not like trying to say that your opinion is superior or anything like that, but I really like the way that you put that. And I know nobody in my community, in our community, that it is a hater of other people with their opinions. Nobody's like that. And I don't think we attract those type of people. We're pretty nice. And if anyone's a hater or they like to spew negative stuff, they probably don't like me. Go follow another hater, you know. Go support them. Go be negative together. We're not negative here. We support everybody. So yes, please guys, in the comments, just be nice. No hating on either version. We're all Sailor Moon fans, and I want to just keep it a nice positive space, which I know you guys are. And I know we have people in the chat that are lovers of both. So we have a great variety of fans here, and look at us, we all get along, right? So but moving on to the next thing that I wanted to do before you guys leave for the night, I actually got a tip from Tracy with an I, the other Tracy. She's not here tonight, but she is a close local friend that I have. Do you guys have a gas station in your guys' area called Quick Shop with a K? She told me that she found, well, she made a reel originally on her Instagram, that she found these Korean Pokemon blind Pokeballs with little figures in them. And I was like, Quick Shop? Like, to me, if you guys are familiar with that, I'm like, there's no way they would carry imported goods. No freaking way. And she's like, yeah, I found them at Quick Shop. And she lives in a different city. And so I was like, okay, maybe that was like just like a fluke and she only found it in her city. So I went to my Quick Shop in my area, and I didn't think I was going to find them at first, because, you know, it's just like a regular gas station in the USA. There's just, you know, American food, hot dogs on rollers, donuts, pickles in a bag, scratch tickets. You know, I would not think I would find something as cool as Korean Pokemon blind little Pokeballs, right? They were really hard to find. So after I, you know, scoped out the entire store, there was this little tiny, what do you call it, little shelf, and it said toys. And most of them look bootleg as heck. And I was like, there's no way that these are in there. And I had to look really closely, and sure enough, the Quick Shop I went to had them. So I'm like, these are so freaking cool. so I was gonna open them up here. I did grab a couple because I want the Eevee. The Eevee looks really cute. I'll just kind of show you the packaging real quick. I believe they're Korean. Correct me kindly if I am wrong. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Come on, come on. I wonder if it says... Hold on. They are officially licensed. I know that. It does. Oh, it's by a company called Aladdin. You guys can see that. There we go. Come on. There we go. Aladdin. They are made in China, but the language to me looks Korean. So. And I think they were kind of expensive too, to be honest. I remember I got a pack of those Arizona gummies and then these two things, and it was like $20. And I was like, but I'm already at the checkout line. There's no going back. You can't just be like, no, I don't want these. This is too expensive. Not in my world anyway. So I committed. I committed. Let's see who we get. So they sound like a little hard plastic toy here. Okay. Got that one. Sarah says, how hi Sarah, how are you? She's asking, why is it green? So in the games, there are different Pokeballs. They do different things. I can't remember what the green one does, though. I know my favorite one, which is the pink one, is the Heal Ball. And if you catch a Pokemon, it also heals the Pokemon, too, and gives it all of its HP back. But let me see what the green one does. I don't even remember them being a green one. These could just be random colors, to be honest. Let me see. Pokemon Ball Guide. Not the ball guy. We all know he's a different guy in the game. Let's see. Oh yeah, there is a green one. Is it the Safari Ball? Oh, there's also just a green ball. What? Is that real? There are a ton of Pokeballs. I remember when there was just one. I do remember the Safari Balls. I remember I was like... It's got to be the Safari Ball, maybe? You can only buy them when you were in the Safari area of the game. But as you can see, there are a ton of different Pokeballs. So the purple one... Now, I know the purple and pink one is the Master Ball. That's like the one that can catch all of them. There's the Heal Ball that I was talking about. The Heal Ball is pink and yellow. It's so cute. But is there a regular purple one? They done made this up. Because it's not a Master Ball because it doesn't have the... I'm pretty sure they just put random colors on for the kids, which is crazy because these are officially licensed, so what the heck, Pokemon Company? I don't think there's a plain purple ball. I didn't see it in the guide at all. Oh, they have like a little... Oh, maybe it can be like a little bank. Maybe it could be like a little bank. The Safari Balls were green, weren't they? Yes, they were green. There's also another green ball. The Friend Ball is green, but it has some designs on it. Okay, here we go. Let's see who we get. I got Eevee! That's the one I wanted! Oh my gosh, I got all excited. I got Eevee. This is why I bought them, and I'm so glad I got Eevee. They have a little suction cup on the bottom. Oh my gosh, I could put this in my car on the window. I'm so cute. I like this little guy. Oh my god, he's got one pop. He's got one pop. Oh lord. Oh lord, him so cute. Look at that little paw. He's like this. It's like, what doing? What doing? Love him. It's my new little friend. Let's see which ones we can get. Oh, there's 6 different ones. Wow, that's pretty good odds. So we can get these guys right here. We got the main 3 starters, Pikachu and Mew. Got lucky. I only bought 2 of these. And I got Eevee on my first one. Okay. Love it. Not sure about this random one though. Okay, out of the other ones, I would be okay with the Angry Pikachu because look at that guy. He is a whole mood right now. Or I would like Mew because I've got a friend who likes Mew. I can give it to her. Let's see who we get. We got Mew! Oh, I'm gonna give this to Tara, which is Sailor Bratzilla. These are actually really cute. Wait a minute. Buddy, I hear you! What doing? Do you guys hear my son? He's crying. So these are the 2 we got. These are really cute. What a random find. I mean, I know Tracy found them originally, but I think they're kind of cool. Yeah, they're legit. They're legit. There's the copyrights by LatinToy.com. Eevee is best friend. I know. I can't believe we got Eevee. I'm so excited. Are you guys having lasagna tonight? Because we're having lasagna tonight. I am almost gonna go. I'm so sorry that I was a little late tonight for our lives. That freaking Davoom thing set me for a loop. I am definitely gonna figure it out so we can show the world, or at least you guys, how it works, because they look so cool. I know Yuri has one, and hers looks freaking amazing. Maybe I can just talk to you, Yuri, because I got my Pixel 64 Davoom, but we can't figure it out. Well, in our defense, we didn't have a lot of time to play with it before the stream, but like we're having a hard time with it staying connected, and then a hard time figuring out how to change the image. Like I downloaded the app and everything, and I signed up for an account, but this darn thing is giving us issues. I'm gonna have to watch some YouTube videos or the little booklet on it. I'm trying to think, was there anything else that we needed to talk about before I left tonight? Do you guys have any questions? Or do you have anything that you want to share with the group tonight? I feel like this is like, I don't know, some sort of like intervention. I was like, does anybody else have anything they want to share? Like, go around in the room. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I really do appreciate you. We've had consistently around 40 people. Are these lives still something that you guys look forward to? I know sometimes I'm an unorganized hot freaking mess, so I hope they're still entertaining and fun, and they feel like you're just hanging out with a friend and you guys catch up with each other in the chats. Let me know if you guys are still enjoying these. How did we like the gaming? Do we want to do more of that once I become more prepared? In fact, is Nobilisty still here? I want to give them a shout out. They actually reached out to me after the gaming stream last week and offered to help me in any of like the game setups, and anything that I want to do, and also with the stream too. And at the time, you know, I was really busy and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. But my goodness, I have a lot of things I need to catch up on before I can sit down and have a chat with them and figure things out. I still haven't done anything with my dang stream deck I have right here in front of me. But I do want to give them a shout out because that was so nice. Thank you so much for offering, and I think I am going to be hitting you up one of these days when I just am like, you know what, I need to prioritize this and we're gonna do it. So thank you for helping out the community. It's always great that, you know, other content creators are helping other content creators, and I hope I can help you guys if you ever need anything too. Please don't ever hesitate to ask. Even though you guys know I'm super busy, I will always make time to help a friend in need. Catching up on the charts. Michelle says, I love Mew from Pokemon, my second favorite. Hey, you like one of the original 151. Alan likes Vaporeon and Jolteon because I love the design, but also Sylveon is adorable. I love Sylveon. Sylveon, oh my gosh, when they released Sylveon, it was like one of the best days of my life. I keep saying we need another evolution. What the heck, Pokemon Company? They keep giving us these weird who came up with this, who approved this design. Pokemon, when they could be giving us some cute evolutions. Dragon type. Come on. We got lots more types we can do. Chris says, yes, Wednesdays is always a book for your lives. Chris, I appreciate your support. You are one of the regs. You are always here, and I really do appreciate you. Yuri says you're always fun. Well, thank you. I'm glad you could hang out tonight. My son is literally screaming at the door. Sailor Queen, always a friendly face too. I'm really happy to be part of the stream. Thank you for always making my days bright. I really need. Oh my gosh, you guys! Sailor Michi Moon. Oh my god, we got to shout out Sailor Michi Moon. Sailor Michi Moon gave me some cookies right here in the chat. Sailor Michi Moon gave me the Uranus and Neptune cookies, which, where are they? They're somewhere in my room. But if you guys watched the gosh, it's probably a couple of reels back by now, but I showed the Usagi lanyard from Box Lunch and also the cookies. Sailor Michi Moon was the one who sent me those, and it was so freaking nice. They had reached out to me and asked me if I had them yet, if I had got those yet, and I was like, no, I haven't found them anywhere yet. And they're like, oh, well, keep an eye on your P.O. box. And I was like, I literally did that emoji. I'm pretty sure I did, Michi Moon. Correct me if I'm wrong. I was like, no way. That was really sweet. You guys are always coming through, man. Like, the gifts and everything. I think I'm almost to the point where I'm getting, I also got another P.O. box thing I gotta open up to where maybe we can do videos that are just P.O. box openings and just showing all of that. I actually, for a while, I was really nervous about having my P.O. box out there, and I don't know why, because that's what the P.O. box is for. So people don't have your actual address. So I didn't have it pasted everywhere. I only had it on under the About Me section on my YouTube channel. So that was the only way people could find my P.O. box. But now I have it listed on Ochibawolf.com. If you guys ever have anything to send me, you know, you don't have to, but it's there. Like if you guys want to send a gift or whatever, by all means, or a letter. I love letters too. If you want to write me a letter, like a snail mail letter with some stickers and everything, you can send me something to my P.O. box. And I think I am getting to the point where I'm getting consistent stuff, and I think I want to do like P.O. box unopenings. I think that, or P.O. box openings, there we go. I think that would be really fun. So if you guys ever do send me anything, please leave me a note. Cassie, $4.99. Thank you so much, Cassie. You're so sweet. You have always been a great supporter too. I super duper appreciate you, and thank you for the $4.99. Yeah, but I was saying, if anybody does send me something to my P.O. box, if you can, just put a note saying if it is okay or not to open it up on video, because I know sometimes people just want to send a private note or a private gift, and I will definitely respect your wishes if it's something that you don't want me to reveal, you know, to the public. Sailor Jim says, yes, I'm always excited for them. I can't believe it's been about a year, as long as I've been YouTubing. Oh my gosh, wow. Sailor Vidizzle says, the Uranus Neptune cookies were your favorite. Ooh, I'm so excited to try those. So in the next long form video that I'm going to do, there's two that I have planned, which I think I kind of talked about it. I talked about one of them has to be my 20,000 giveaway video. So that's a video that I'm going to do. And then the second video that I have upcoming that's going to be long form is just showing you what I've been buying lately. And that's going to include the VHS tapes that I showed you guys. And also it's going to include the cookies that Sailor Michi Moon sent. And I'm going to try them on camera, and we will see if I like them, because the majority of these cookies I haven't been a fan of, except the soft Black Moon Pie one. That one I liked, but I did not like all the other crunchy ones. I was like, as a dessert, as a cookie, I need something sweeter. So I hope the Pluto and Saturn ones are good. Oh wait, you said the Uranus and Neptune ones are your favorite. Okay, I should be getting those soon. Kuro Ichigo gal here in the chat, which I don't think she's here tonight, but she also goes by Mango Mochi the Hoarder on Instagram. She found the Uranus and Neptune ones in her area, and she's going to be sending me some of those. So I'm going to wait maybe until I have those two so I can try both of them at the same time on camera. So Dimitri says, thanks for the shout out. Hope you like the cookies. I personally think they taste like hot chocolate. Ooh, that sounds delicious, and thank you so much. That's That's freaking awesome of you to even like, you know, consider sending me some. Like really, I'm really happy. I am so close to completing my collection. I'm missing Sailor Chibi. So if you guys are on the lookout for these cookies, if you run into these, hit your girl up. I'm looking for Sailor Chibi Moon. I'm looking for the Black Moon version of the mini bags. I need Sailor Jupiter. And then I need the Moonlight version of the pie cookies. And then other than that, I think my set will be complete. So yeah, if you guys see any of those, please let me know. Yuri says, yes, I was going to suggest the P.O. Box opening lives or vids. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. So you guys would watch that. Awesome. That sounds great. Sailor V said that's a fun idea. I'd love to see P.O. Box unboxings. Yeah, because, you know, I've gotten some really cool stuff, like some really thoughtful handmade stuff. I've gotten some really cool gifts. And usually I try to do some sort of shout out for the people who send it in. And I have done them here on the lives too, so I will definitely start that. I think that'll be fun. Karen says you'll get a package from me very soon. Stay tuned. Hopefully you'll show it unboxing like last time. Yes, I remember the last time you sent me something, Karen. You sent me some good stuff. Oh my gosh, those keyblades that you sent me, the pins. Oh man, those were so awesome. And I still wear some of the jewelry today. Lucas says, I love your streams. Joy is contagious. Oh my gosh, was I joyful today? When I first came on here, I was flustered because of that Davoom thing. So I apologize. When I first got on here, I was going through it because Kurt and I were like, you know, we feel like two semi-intelligent people. How come we can't figure this out? He's actually out there grilling tonight. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys about Mexico. Mexico was really fun, by the way. I stayed with Kurt and I stayed with 5 other people. And we rented an Airbnb in the Playa del Carmen area, and it was awesome. We rented a car, and 2 people in our group spoke Spanish, so we were able to go to non-touristy areas and experience, you know, just life in Mexico in those areas that aren't like touristy and stuff like that. And it was so fun. And even in those areas, you know, where tourists weren't expected to be, everybody was so kind, everybody was so happy. It was like good vibes, good times. And I'm like, I want to live here. And our Airbnb was literally minutes from the beach. It was insane. They were white sand beaches. We had one really good beach day, in my opinion, where the waves weren't as bad, it wasn't as windy, and we got to go far out into the ocean, to the deep water. It was so freaking magical and beautiful, and I'm already thinking about my next trip back. I think also everything was so super affordable. I thought that because we were going to the Cancun area, Playa del Carmen, Tulum, and all those areas, I thought that, you know, the prices would be more expensive because those are tourist destinations. Even though we were at tourist destinations, the prices were so good. So good. Like, we went to I would say a pretty fancy restaurant one night. And I expected it to be so expensive. And I looked at the menu and the prices and you know, in pesos. And I was like, this isn't that bad. This same quality of restaurant in Wichita, Kansas, which, mind you, Wichita, Kansas is a lot cheaper than the rest of the United States. We kind of have more affordability here when it comes to restaurants and doing things. But like Wichita restaurants at that same quality restaurant that we went to in Mexico, it would have been so much more expensive. So it was crazy. I would say if you've never been to Mexico, definitely go to Mexico. I had a ton of fun. I'm obsessed with cenotes. If you don't know what cenotes are, it's C-E-N-O-T-E, cenote. And they're freshwater pools that are filtered by limestone. And there's like hundreds of them in Mexico. And they're super deep, and I love deep water. If there's something that you don't know like about me, it's I love swimming. I swear I'm supposed to be like a mermaid or a fish. And I love deep water. Every time I go to a public pool, I'm like, these pools aren't deep enough. I can't have fun here in this 5 foot of water. I'm just standing on the floor. Like, what the heck? I don't like this. I love deep water, and I'm talking like super deep water, like 10 plus feet of water. And these cenotes were so deep. so deep. And can I tell you something freaky about cenotes? A lot of, they're all like fed through these underground rivers, right? So I don't know if all cenotes are like this, but every single one of them that we went to four different ones. We went to four different ones. They have caverns and just these, like, you can, okay, first of all, this water's really clear, right? So you can look down there with goggles and see everything, and it's really deep. Like, these are like 30 feet in some cases deep. I'm not kidding. Well, anyways, underneath there's like underwater caves, and like they just go on and on forever. We had a guide that took us to 3 different ones that we booked through Airbnb experiences, and the guy says that people go scuba diving down there, and the caverns and caves, you know, they're pitch black and they just go on and on and on forever. So we got to look and see under the water this big opening, like a cave, made out of limestone, and it's just pitch black. And it's so creepy, but it's so cool at the same time. Like, it's just fascinating. It was a wonderful time. So I wanted to make sure I just told you guys a little bit about Mexico. I love cenotes. I want to go back and go to more cenotes. But I'm going to go now. I smell that lasagna. It's done. If you guys need anything, you know where to reach me. The fastest way to reach me is Instagram DMs. I check my DMs several times a day. So if you need to ask a personal question, or if tonight the chat went by too fast and I didn't get to read your comment or question, please feel free to reach out to me personally. I will try to make sure to get to you. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys again. Thanks to everybody who joined tonight. Don't forget, before you leave, hit that like button for me. I want to see 40 likes, please. And I will try my best to get some long form content out. If and when I do, please make sure to watch that and get the ball rolling again for my views and engagement, because socials are down right now for me, and I know it's partially my fault for not working as hard during these busy times. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Oh yeah, I'm a vendor at this thing this weekend, but it might get rained out, so I'm really sad. I was going to be a vendor for a first time, and I have so much merchandise, but it's supposed to be rainy this Sunday, so it might get rained out, so we might have to reschedule, but I just wanted to make sure I popped that in. You guys have a great one. Bye!